Hi, I'm Mardie Caldwell with Lifetime Adoption, and I'd like to come to you today and share some information about adoption if you're considering it and considering adopting a child. My topic for today is, are you ready to adopt, and how do you know you're ready to adopt? I've written a few books on adoption. Adoptingonline.com is one of them. And one of the questions I always ask families that are considering adoption is, are you at a point in your life that you feel that adoption is the best choice for you? And that means it's not second best, but it's a choice that you want to make and you feel in your heart this is where you want to go to build your family, is through adoption. You also have to ask yourself if you'll be able to love a child that's not of your body but also of just your heart, that is actually born to somebody else and will come to your family. Many times when I talk to families, I'll say, they'll ask, gee, I don't know if I could love another child. I'll say, your spouse is not related to you and you love your spouse, right? So a lot of this has to do with the way you see things. And I believe that education, and that's the reason I'm doing these videos, is key in learning more about the adoption process. So before you get started, you want to make sure that A, you are in a good place to adopt. That means you're emotionally and physically and socially and also financially ready to adopt, because raising a child can be very expensive, and also the adoption process has expenses with it, though in another video we'll talk about some wonderful benefits, grants, federal tax credits that can help you bring that cost way down. But for today, I'd like to focus on preparing you and to determine whether you're ready to adopt. And that would be talking to each other. If you're married, talking to your spouse and making sure that you're on the same page, that you both feel that adoption is where you want to go. There's always one partner in a relationship that wants to move forward in adoption a little faster than the other. And that's very normal, so I want to share that up front with you. Often one partner will do more of the work. It could be sometimes the wife, or sometimes it could be the husband. But you want to make sure that both parties are there and excited about it. If you find that your spouse is just dragging their feet, doesn't want to get the paperwork done, wants to pay off the sports car or the boat or this type of thing, there might be something underlining that you have to address prior to adopting. So you want to make sure that you talk about this. Very often it's a good time to go in and see a family counselor that is familiar with adoption issues and that can help you through the process. Also, you want to make sure that your family is set up, whether you have children already and are suffering secondary infertility, and you're going to add to your family through adoption, that they're prepared also, that the children that you have already from either a previous marriage or that are already born biologically into your family are involved in the process and that are excited about inviting a sibling into their family too. There are a lot of books out on adoption, and you can find them online. My book, adoptingonline.com, or Adoption, Your Step-by-Step Guide, are available on bookstores online, and also you can order them specially through local bookstores too. I've written these to help people through the process too. There are also a lot of educational programs available, some DVDs and some teleseminars you can visit. Adoptionteleseminar.com and sign up for that information. There's also adoption4life.com, which is a website that we have for a newsletter, adoption newsletter, that's free, and you'll get lots of information. Just remember, the more you learn, the better decisions you'll make, the less mistakes you'll make, the more empowered you'll be to make the right steps that you need in your adoption decision. And I feel that you'll save money, time, and energy too when you educate yourself on adoption. So I encourage you to visit these sites, and if you have any questions, you can contact me also through lifetimeadoption.com. I'd be happy to answer your questions. Until next time, this is Mardie Caldwell. Have a wonderful day, and God bless you.